Hi all, I am Dr. S. Jayapriya, Dean School of Creative Sciences, Head Department of Costume Design and Fashion, Nehru Arts and Science College, Coimbatore. Today we shall discuss on the topic yarn classification by structure in the course Textile Science. The course objective is to introduce the concept associated with the understanding of fibers, its uses and manufacturing of various spinning methods. The course outcome is to classify yarn and its structure. Now let us go into the introduction. Firstly, let us define what yarn is. Yarn is a continuous long strand of interlocked fibers which is used in textile production. Yarn classification is very important because it helps in choosing the right yarn for specific purposes. Single yarns. Let us talk about single yarn, which is composed of single strand of fiber which is twisted together. We have lot of fibers and these fibers are twisted and it forms a single yarn. We then have different types of single yarns such as simple yarns, novelty yarns and buckle yarn. Simple yarn is straightforward twisted yarn which is made from fiber with little or no processing, and novelty yarns are decorative yarns with varying thickness, texture, color, while buckle yarns are loosely twisted yarns with loops at regular intervals. We have already seen about single yarn. Now let us see about ply yarn. Characteristics of ply yarn. It is made by twisting two or more single yarns together. For example, this is a single yarn and we have another single yarn here. Both the single yarn are twisted together, hence we get a ply yarn. Herein we have another example wherein this is one yarn and this is another yarn and both these yarns are twisted together to form a ply yarn. Now we shall move on to discuss the examples of ply yarns, which included 2-ply, 3-ply and cable yarns. 2-ply is made by twisting two single yarns together. So here we have two single yarns which is twisted together, so we form 2-ply yarn. Then we have 3-ply yarn. This is made by twisting three single yarns together, wherein you can see this is the first single yarn, second yarn and third yarn. All the three yarns are twisted together and we get a 3-ply yarn. The last one is cable yarn. It is made by twisting two 2-ply yarns. Hence, we have one ply yarn here which is made by two single yarn and another ply yarn which is made by two single yarn. Both these together, when it is twisted, we get cable yarns. Cord yarns. Cord yarns which are made by twisting multiple ply yarns together. So here we have multiple ply yarns which are twisted together to form cord yarn. So cord yarn, cable cord, rope yarn are examples of cord yarns. So in cord yarn, it is made by twisting 3 to 7 ply yarns together. In cable yarn, we twist more number of cord yarns together, and in rope yarns, more number of cable yarns are twisted to form rope yarns. Comparison of different yarn structures. To begin with, we have the basic element as single yarn. Single yarn is made by twisting various fibers together. Ply yarn is obtained when two single yarns are twisted together. Cord yarn is obtained when ply yarns are twisted together, and we have rope yarn wherein you can see that cord yarns and ply yarns are twisted to form a rope yarn. Next, let us discuss the advantages of different yarn structures. Single yarns. Single yarns are easy to handle and cost effective. They are used in making lightweight fabrics. Ply yarns are stronger than single yarns and they add bulk and texture to the fabric. They are used in heavy fabrics like upholstery. Next we have cord yarns which are strong and used in making ropes, cables, heavy fabrics like tents and sails. Disadvantages of different yarn structure. Single yarn. Single yarn is composed of a single strand of fibers which is twisted together, hence it is weaker than ply and cord yarns. They also have limited texture and design options. Ply yarn. It is more expensive than single yarns because more number of yarns are twisted together and it can be difficult to handle. Then we have cord yarns which is more expensive than single and ply yarns as more number of yarns are used in it and there are limited options for texture and design. Next, let us see about the application of different yarn structures. Single yarn is used in making t-shirts, bed sheets and light scarves as they are single stranded. Next, we have ply yarn, which is used in making heavy fabrics like denim, corduroy and upholstery. Then we will move on to cord yarn, which is very stronger than single and ply yarn, which can be used as rope, cables and heavyweight fabrics in tents, sails and parachutes. So, overall the choice of yarn structure will depend on specific application, desired texture and budget, and it is important to consider the advantages and disadvantages of each yarn structure before selecting the best option for you. To summarize with, we have started with single yarn, the characteristics of single yarn and types of single yarn, then we moved on to ply yarn, its characteristics and types, and then to cord yarns, its characteristics and types, and at last we have seen about the advantages, disadvantages and the importance of choosing the right yarn for specific purposes. Conclusion: yarn structure determines the strength, durability, texture and design options, and we have three main yarn structures which are single, ply and cord, and the choice of yarn structure depends on specific application and required strength and durability. These are our references. And next we shall play a word search puzzle in the topic yarn classification. So, here I have formed a word puzzle, and from this you could find the words related to yarn classification. Here the first word is single. We shall find the next word which is ply. Next we have cord, we have strength and we have texture. Hope you have understood the session. Thank you so much for listening.